Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have you guys a tutorial, not a face tutorial, but just eyes with this beautiful Jackie Aina palette. And yo, mine looks all beat up because it fell, and like there's a dent in this one and this one, and it just felt like I just realized before filming this intro. So whatever, I'm coming on here to show y'all how I got this emerald looking bomb tutorial. But if you guys are interested, keep watching. But overall, on my thoughts, I'm just tell y'all right now, this is bomb. I love Jackie Aina, and anything that she comes out with that I love, that I like, whatever, I'll support, because that's my okay. I want to go over the shades and show you. So we have Soleil, whatever, that you'll see that I struggle to pronounce, which is a beautiful goldy shade. Should give y'all some swatches first, right? So this is the first shade, is Soleil, so something like that, y'all. I don't know, right? The next shade we have is Supreme. So this is Supreme, and then let me swatch the first one again, which is Soleil, something like that. Ooh, Soleil. And then the next shade we have is Pinker, which is like a nice purpley shade. That's Pinker. Next we got Big Wig. You feel me? Gotta emphasize on Big Wig. And that's like a pretty purple. And ooh, it's a beautiful purple. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm horrible. Hold on, let me swatch that again. Alright, so clearly I don't even know how to swatch right. Next we have Duolas. Duolas. It's a beautiful gold. Look at that. Duolas. Next we got Credit. Hold on, I need to start wiping my fingers. It's a nice chocolatey brown. Okay, that's Credit. Then we got Lituation. Lituation is like, damn, I should have used that shade. Shit, that's pretty. It's kind of like a purpley, right? Like purple reflective gray looking shade. It's gorgeous. Then we have Zam. Feel me? Because that gold is like Zam metallic in your face. You feel me? That's Zam. Next, we got Wigglies, which is this beautiful red. Oh, I love that shade. Look at that. Wigglies. Next, we got Shookington, which is a pretty purple. That's Shookington. And then we have Trust Issues, which is this pretty white. It's kind of like iridescent, I would say. Then we got Edges, which is this little orangey fall looking shade because it reminds me a lot of fall. Then we got Sponsored, which is this one. Oh my god, Sponsored. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Look at that, Sponsored. And then the last one we have is the shade Ginger, which is your perfect everyday transition shade, and that's right there. So you can't even see it. It's a perfect transition shade. Well, here you can see it. It just blends in with my skin tone. But these are all the shades of this gorgeous palette. Retails for $45. Collaboration between Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina. So if you don't got your hands on it, go grab it because limited edition. This packaging is just to die for. It is so beautiful, like from the colors, everything. Even the box. Hold on, let me show you the box. Still have it. The box is iridescent, just like the packaging. And then the back, it shows, obviously, it's like a little rainbow thing. It's real cute. Then here it says Jackie Aina. So cute. So yeah, if you guys want to see the tutorial on this look, then please keep on watching. And before you go, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. And God willing, I'm seeing you in my next video. Oh y'all, we are live with this Jackie Aina palette. Look how beautiful. It is so beautiful. So I did one eye off camera, and right now I'm just showing you the colors. And yeah, right now everything's gonna look messy as far as eyeshadow goes. It's gonna look together, I promise, at the end, but I look crazy the whole video. So I'm first starting out with the shade Pinker, which is like a pinky purpley shade, and I'm gonna apply this all over my crease as my first transition shade. So not only am I packing the color, but then I start to swing the color outward. So I start packing it outward because I want to do this cut crease swing looking eyeshadow thing. So yeah, I'm not a vet, so I typically don't do my eyeshadow looks like this or my cut creases, but I wanted to do something different, step out of my comfort zone today. So yeah, next shade we're gonna go into is a Big Wig. Feel me? Use Big Wig. Gotta emphasize the big. So I'm gonna go on top of Pinker and just basically I'm building depth right now. So I'm gonna make this a little deeper, and then the same technique, just go over the Pinker and drag it all out. So for the next two shades, I'm using Ginger and Edges. So that's gonna go right on, well, technically my transition. So basically what I'm doing is I'm patting it above the two purple shades, and that's just to soften that out, because since I was blending so much, it kind of made it look a little harsh. So I'm going right on top of that, and I'm tapping, not sweeping, so it can blend together nicely, give me a nice gradient effect. Going back into Big Wig, because after the little blending we lost a little bit of that purple, and we want to bring it back because we want the most definition possible so our cut crease can stand out some more. So I'm going just back in, same thing, sweeping motions. Next color I'm using is Credit, and it's that chocolatey brown in the palette, and I went in and just got a little dense defined brush and just packed it all on the corners, well, not the corners, but around the cut crease, like where we will be cutting the crease. So yeah, just use Credit to add a little more definition because the purple wasn't as deep as I needed. So now for the fun part. So I'm going to cut my crease using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow base. And this is a white base. Normally when I'm working with colors, I prefer to use a white base just because I know I'm going to get the most pigmentation out of my shadows. Now that I more so cut the crease to the way that I think I want it, I'm going to get a Q-tip and I'm just going to wipe off all of that white base. And the reason being is because the base is not purple and I want it as white as possible, so my shade that I put on top can show up way more. So I'm just going to clean this all up and then reapply my base. So now that I got the shape that I think I want, I'm going to go into Sponsored, which is a beautiful green money mermaid looking shade. And I just absolutely love this shade. And I'm just going to place this all over my lid. So after this, I went back into Credit, which is again the dark brown shade in the palette. And I went with a super, super skinny defined brush. And I went right over my crease, right above that emerald looking shade. And this is just to carve out my crease some more so it can have a little more definition, because I didn't want the green to get lost in the transition shades. Here, I'm just going back in with that same Anastasia eyeshadow base, the white base, and I'm just creating a wing liner. Yep, a wing liner, and then I just go over top with Credit again, which is the dark brown shade in the palette. So now I'm starting with my base, and honestly, I just slapped my products on. I did my skincare in the morning, and I really wasn't going anywhere. So I really didn't prep my face how I normally do. I normally put powder below, sometimes a grit primer, but I literally just slapped some foundation on so I can get this look going because the eyes was getting me tight. I wanted to hurry up and finish my eyes because everything looked messy. So I put some concealer on the sides and just blended it all out. Fast forward to some concealer. Yo, this base is too light for me. Well, it looks too light in this lighting, but I think it's like a perfect match, like outdoors or something. So I basically went in with my concealer. I sharpened up that eye look, and I even ended up messing it up. But y'all see everything at the end. I fixed my eyes, everything. So yeah, I'm gonna just stop talking for now, and y'all can just watch what I do. So here I ended up fixing my wing liner. So basically the liner that I created with the shade Credit. Yeah, I accidentally took it off when I was cleaning up my eye look. So I'm just going back on both sides and reapplying and fixing everything. See, the other side looks good so far. So far so good. For my bottom lash line, I went in with the shade Pinker on a fluffy, precise brush, and I just put that all over my lash line. And that's the only color I really just wanted to use, which I feel like it's the main color that appears on my transition. So yeah, this is the color that I went with. So for my inner corner, I went with Soleil, I think that's how you say it, and Zam. And I went with that in my inner corner, and that just woke me up, woke me all the way up. Such a beautiful shade. So I'm first applying Soleil. I don't know how to pronounce that, y'all. And then the second time I go on the same eye, it's with the color Zam, which is this one that I actually had to blow off because it is pigmented. I took that same first shade and I just decided to use it as my brow bone highlight. It is very beautiful. So I just applied this all over my brow bone, and look how beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. It's not ashy. It's not too gold. It's like the perfect highlight. So I didn't use any highlight on my face, but I did highlight my nose with that same shade, Soleil. All right, that shade. And I put on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and it is beautiful. Like, look at that. You would think I used a highlight. All I used was an eyeshadow. Look at that. You see? I'm sure. Yeah. So I applied my lashes off camera, and this is from Shop Missy in the style Glydia, I believe. But I went in with this Urban Decay eyeliner gel pencil, and it's just some brown shade. I'm so horrible. I'm sorry, I don't have the shade. But I put this in my waterline because I don't want to use black because I wanted to keep the look a little soft, not too dark. For lips, I'm using that same liner. Yup. No Rules in Makeup, and I'm just using this brown liner to line my lips all over before I go in with my lipsticks. I wanted to do nude because the eyes were already a little dramatic. So I'm using this Sephora Collection lipstick. I'm using two. The first one that I showed you is shade number 6, and this is more like a peachy nude. And then on top of that, I go in with shade number 1 just to top it off before I apply some gloss. For gloss, I'm using the OG from the beauty supply store. It's just a clear gloss, but this one has a little bit of sparkles in it. And I'm just applying this all over my lips because I don't like doing nude unless it's gloss, to be honest. If you stuck around this long, just make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, especially if you find yourself coming back to my page, y'all. But this is the finished look. If you don't got this palette, go get you one, sus. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and God willing, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.